day, I guess number 2, but it's the first like real day. I'm nervous. And I had to change my shirt. I changed the other one, had a stain on it I didn't even see. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Okay, whatever. So this was my first like official day back at the gym. I mean, I went like my first day, but it was literally like a meet and greet, right? But this day I came solely just to train. So as you saw, I warmed up on the bike. I ride it for about 10 to 15 minutes just to get my body loose. I didn't stretch before this session, and that actually really threw me off. So next time I go, I'm gonna stick to my little routine. I'm gonna get my stretches in, make sure I do my hip openers, because it just makes me feel my best. I worked up in weight until I got to 70 kg, and he's been telling me to stick with 5 sets of 5 at 70, and that's what you're watching now. And then after the squats, we moved into bench. So doing bench was just so interesting. I only typically bench like once a week. And so it's just a lift I don't get a ton of practice in. I've never been super, I don't know, eager to see my lifts go up in this number. Of course, now that I'm trying to do this powerlifting competition, I definitely want to see my bench go up. But yeah, when they were asking me, well, how much do you normally work with bench? And I'm like, somewhere around 50 kg, but I wasn't too sure. And so I was working with this girl here. She's so cool. Her name is Eleanor, and she's been a lot of fun kind of training with. That's one thing I really like about this gym. It's just the community and like meeting these other badass women who lift heavy, who are awesome. Like, it was just so cool working with her. First I started off with 40 kg, then I did 50 kilograms on to 55. And I think that's the one I kind of struggled with a bit. I did the first couple reps, I felt pretty good. And then I took a little bit of a break to finish out my last 2. And yeah, the only other thing I did other than squat and bench is some lat pull downs. That's the only kind of accessory movement he had me do. So I did my lat pull downs. I didn't get it on camera, and then I just kind of stretched it out. And this is what you guys are watching now. These are some of the stretches that I honestly do every time before I lift, but it felt good just finally getting them in, even if I did it after the lift today. I just know that stretching helps me to feel my healthiest. And it's funny because I swear there was a time when I never used to really stretch. I didn't warm up a ton. I never do a cool down. I still don't really do a cool down. But yeah, I'm happy I did it today because I didn't get to do my stretches at all. I just really need it, especially for like my hamstrings. They get tight all the time. And this was the day at the powerlifting gym. Make sure to stay tuned. I have the footage coming up of, just me talking about my goals going forward, my lifts, my numbers, goals for health and fitness, as well as like my love life and dating and just other activities, my reading goals, just overall self-improvement, because that's what we all about here. Oh, have my little light here that I use when I read. You guys, I cannot sleep. I can't sleep. Look at this. It is okay, you can't see it, but it's 1:52 a.m. I've been trying to sleep since around 11:30. And I know what it is. Like, this is only my second day going to that gym. I did powerlifting today. Next time I go, I'm going to be doing weightlifting or the Olympic lifts, whatever you want to call it, whatever. But this is only the second time I've gone. I feel like this is what it is. Like, I go and honestly, I get back home and I'm just filled with so much adrenaline, like so much excitement. And it takes so long to just escape and leave me. I've done everything. Like, I showered, I was reading for like an hour, but I just can't sleep. Like, I'm tired, but I just can't sleep. I just feel like I have too much energy in me. Hopefully, like, the more that I go, the more like normal it becomes. Like, I feel like I'm just excited to be in that space with those people and like chasing a goal that I've had for a while. Like, even if it's a ways off, even if it's months off, it's still just so exciting being in that gym and knowing that, like, yeah, I'm like surrounded by people who compete, and I'm going to be competing eventually. It's just fun, but I just need for it to become normal for me, so that way, like, when I get back home, I'm not hopped up on all the adrenaline and all the energy from the day. Pray for me. Hopefully we can get some sleep, because tomorrow is another day. I got the vlog for my weekly vlog. Wish me luck. Hey you guys, welcome back to another vlog, another video. If you're new here, my name is Ashley, and I'm documenting my weight loss journey, my strength journey, my health and fitness journey here on YouTube. I don't know why I get hyped when I think about that, when I say those words. It's hype inducing. Wait, let me put my mic on. I just bought a mic for this thing and I need to put it on. Okay, hopefully that's better. Let me know if the audio changed for you at all, because yeah, I think it's probably better. I just kind of wanted to talk and thought it'd be good to kind of condense my thoughts in one place and talk about my goals and what I want to do going forward. And you guys already know what I want to do. I want to compete in a powerlifting competition, okay? I want to lose all this fat. I want to look bomb AF naked. That's what I want, okay? But I like to just break down and set miniature small goals along the way for myself, and just to make sure I'm progressively overloading. And I like to be really transparent with that. And yeah, just let you guys know current lifts, current goals, and just different things. And in all honesty, I do have some goals for the 2022 year in particular that I'm really excited about and excited to hit, and definitely want to take y'all along on the journey. So let's get straight into it. We do have a new weigh-in, another little low weigh-in. I'm just so happy. Like, it's not massive, a massive difference, but every pound counts, and it's just nice seeing things go in the right direction. You know, it helps to like fuel that fire to keep me going, to keep me pushing. I'm already really enjoying what I'm doing, what I'm eating, and how I'm feeling, even though my workouts, sometimes it's a little rough. But seeing this number on the scale, seeing the scale go down, has definitely been just positive for me. So I'm currently still lifting about 5 days a week. Honestly, sometimes 6. It really depends how I'm feeling, how my muscles are feeling, how my body is feeling. And I do like to give a rest day. And I also like to have a day where I just kind of do cardio. And so, yeah, it's probably more like 5 days that I actually lift, plus a cardio day and then a rest day. That's kind of typically how my split is kind of working. My goal is currently just to lose more weight. Like, yes, I want to compete for a powerlifting competition, but right now my priority is just losing more weight, losing more fat, see the scale go down. And yeah, that's just like a brief overview with some of the gym stuff. I do have a book reading goal for this year in 2022. I'm such an avid reader. I've always have been. And honestly, like, I haven't been on Instagram lately because it was just eating up way too much of my time. I just was not a fan of how much time I was spending endlessly scrolling on Instagram, consuming information that was not important and not bringing me any happiness in my life. So I took my social media break, and I had taken a break from YouTube and Instagram. And I've come back to YouTube, you know, with 2022 starting, but I haven't come back to Instagram yet, really. I plan to slowly integrate that in, but I'm just really loving what taking the time off is doing for me. I am reading so many books. February is over. I've already read 5 books in January and February. My goal was just going to be around 20 to 25 for the year, but I'm like, at this rate, who even knows? So I've started hiking, and I don't think you guys have seen me on a hike yet. You'll probably see it the next weekly vlog, because I did just do one and I filmed it, but it's going to be the next weekly vlog because I think this video is coming first. But I have been hiking. In December, I did my first hike here. I did 2 in January. I only did 1 in February. But yeah, it's just so great. Like, I love walking, and doing these long hikes is just amazing. They're so scenic. It's a great way for me to get around London, to meet new people, because I go with the group and there's always a hike leader. And I just be listening to podcasts the whole time I'm there, Case File. If y'all know about Case File, please, please. But I feel great doing it, and I want to do at least one a month. And so the fact that I did 2 in January and 1 in February, and it's basically March now. Well, when this video goes live, it'll be March. I'm kind of ahead of the game, so I'm not mad at it. Not mad. Y'all know your girl been out here dating, been trying to step out. I've always been very comfortable in my singleness, and there's always just so much there's so much life to live. There is so much life to live. It's just like, you know, either I'm out traveling somewhere, volunteering abroad, got my nose in a book, whatever it is. I've just always been busy doing me and enjoying life and living life, and I've never prioritized dating. And it wasn't until I'm like, dang, like I hit 30. I need to be out here a little bit more. I need to really focus on building my social life a bit more. And so you guys know that I made a whole video kind of talking about that switch going off in my head and me trying to be intentional about going on more dates. The same way that I'm sitting here talking to you about my goals with hiking and reading and stuff, I'm the same way in so many aspects of my life, even my love life. And so I'm just like, oh, okay, I need to be meeting some peoples because I want to have children one day, and this clock is ticking. I've been out here in these streets going out on these dates, and it's been fun, and I let you guys know little stories here and there throughout my weekly vlogs and stuff. My goal was to go on 15 dates with 15 new men this year. Maybe that sounds really small to you in number. Because when I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, read over 20 books, go on over 20 hikes. But with men, it's like, you don't need that many. I'm just trying to be realistic. Plus, the goal is like 15 dates with 15 new men. And so I'm sure I'll be going on more dates than that, just because I'm sure there could be some people that's like, oh, we've gone on 2 dates or 3 dates or whatever, you know? And of course, the goal isn't to just hit that number. Like, hopefully I find someone I like before I hit 15, and it's like, oh no, this is my person and I'm good, you know, I'm good. But I also just don't want to get caught up on like being stuck with some dude that I'm seeing and it's not going nowhere, but I'm still comfortable seeing him because at least that itch is getting scratched, you know? So it's like, no, that's why I have it set 15 dates with 15 new men, just to remind myself that the goal is like finding someone that I could live a shared life with, not just to like have companionship and to be chilling. And so yeah, that's the goal with that. Ooh. My cousin just messaged me. She just finished Love is Blind and she want to talk about it, but I gotta film this video. Did y'all finish Love is Blind? Did you watch this season? Let me know what you think in the comments below. So 2022 goals, you guys know, first powerlifting competition. Whoa, I'm really excited about that. You know, one of the major steps I've made towards that is, of course, going to this gym. Like, I'm going to this gym, working with people who actually do compete, just kind of trying to be a part of this community, learn while I'm there, work with coaches and stuff and people who train for these meets. So that's really exciting. I've been there a few times now. I'm also learning the Olympic lifts, so I'm learning how to do some weightlifting movements. I don't have a plan to compete in that. If you were confused by that video, it's just fun learning new things. And yeah, right now, I want to do powerlifting. I'm learning weightlifting. I just like being active. I do a lot of stuff, okay? So with my experience going to this gym, it's been a couple weeks now. I've only been going once a week. So that's one thing I guess I might need to go a bit more frequently to really get the most out of it. But I'm also currently in a caloric deficit. Like I want to lose more fat, and I'm not in a rush to compete. I just want to learn and work with people and be a part of this community until I'm like ready, basically. So I'm only going once a week, but so far my experience going, as much as I love it, I don't have a one-on-one coach, you know, and they don't really offer one-on-one coaching. But of course there is a coach there. He does tell me certain things to do. I do lift with other people. So all of that in itself is an experience that's new for me and that I'm really enjoying. But if you guys might remember, I still am cool with Omar. Omar has been my coach. He's helped me out throughout the years. He helped me hit my 100 kg squat, but I might just hit him up to do some more online work, get some programs from him just to help me lead up to the meet, and then still, of course, go to this gym once a week. But yeah, I train predominantly by myself, and that's how I like to train. So it might be good to like, you know, do some work with Omar so I can tailor my own training around it. Like I don't plan to do a meet anytime soon. I think it will be around summer, so I am months and months out as I really want to focus on losing more fat. But yeah, it's still nice just training with this kind of thing in mind. And it's even nicer, you know, trying to train and prepare and slowly do what I can up until the day that I'm ready, basically. So that's what I'm planning to do with that. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you're still here, comment below. What's the emoji? A flaming heart. Give me a flaming heart if you still managed to get to the end of this video, because sometimes I get annoyed hearing the sound of my own voice. So if you managed to stick through, kudos to you. I'm so stupid. All right, y'all. I'ma go. I've been playing with my wigs. How's this one look? I think it looks pretty good. She's cute. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym and I will catch y'all a little later. Love you. Bye. See you on Monday, next weekly vlog. Okay.